greatest spectacle of racing, the greatest day of motorsports is finally upon us. Hello, everyone. Bryan, Nolen, Dalton, Hopkins, Alex Gintz here for Frontstretch.com. We are literally standing on the start-finish line, front stretch area, heading into Turn 1, where in about 7 to 8 hours, you're going to have cars going 230 miles an hour down this section of track. Alex, it's been a long month of May, but we're finally here.
We are finally here, and it is, it's impossible to be tired, even at about 5, a.m. on Memorial Day Sunday. Monaco Who, NASCAR Where. This is, like you said, the greatest spectacle in racing, and the next 12 hours or so are going to be some of the most beautiful chaos we can experience anywhere in the world, any time of year.
Dalton, this is our first time to IMS for the Indy 500. What are the feelings like? I'm getting a little chill bumps. Maybe it's because of the weather, because it's a little chilly right now, but it's also this place. There is something different about today.
It is a little bit chilly outside, but you're right. There is something very different right now. I think Alex put it really best. It's really impossible to be tired, even though I'm running on probably about 4 or 5 hours of sleep at the moment. But you know what? I'm still super excited. I'm still super wired right now. There's just so much electricity, and the fans aren't even in here yet. They haven't even opened the gates yet. So there's so much electricity in the air at the moment. The lights are it's like neon lights, kind of surrounding the area. It looks so pretty right now at night. And then it's so hard to believe that in just probably about 6 hours, this place is going to be packed full of over 300,000 people getting ready to watch the greatest spectacle in racing. I'm super excited. I've never seen anything like it. That's right. Me, Daytona Beach native, never seen anything like it. That's all I'm going to say about that, but this is really exciting.
In Alex's head, he's just salivating on, yes, I'm already converting one NASCAR guy in Nolen.
That's the one he's going to get.
I'm converting on another NASCAR guy in Dalton. So I know. Don't dispute that. See, there it is. Couple more topics to dive in here before we hopefully not get yelled at by the yellow shirts. Joseph Newgarden, fastest in practice, starting on the last row. What does he have to do to get up to the front and become the first ever back-to-back Indy 500 winner?
He has to do everything he can and then a bit some. He's got to let it all hang out around the outside of turns 1 and 2 on the start. On every restart, he's got to be perfect in the pits. He's got to keep himself clean on track. He's got to navigate what seems to be a bit of a tough car setup for a lot of these drivers in traffic around this track. And then maybe he'll be about halfway there to making it happen.
Dalton, this could be one of the greatest days in Kyle Larson's life. Yesterday, he was here for the drivers' meeting, left on a jet to go to Charlotte, qualified second for the Coke 600. Already has came back late last night, according to Bobby P. of Fox Sports. This could be one of the best days, but also could be one of the toughest days for Kyle Larson.
Yeah, if I want to see Kyle Larson, if Kyle Larson's going to go up the front, I need to see something out of him that I have not seen the entire month of May so far. That 17 car has not been as fast as some of the others. He's mired back in the pack, starting 19th, I believe, which, row 7. And the last person who won the Indy 500 from 19th was Alexander Rossi. So it wasn't too far long ago. That wasn't that long ago. So it is possible. It is possible he can pull it off. But at the same time, I need to see something out of him. I need to see more speed. I need to see most likely probably some fuel strategy work in his favor. But honestly, if I'm Kyle Larson at the end of the day, literally at the end of the day, if I'm Kyle Larson, my only goal is just finish it all. Do all 1,100 miles. Do the very best you can. Get it done. Get done with this race. Go to Charlotte. Get all 600 miles in. Finish on the lead lap in both races.
I think he will do that. There's only been one driver that has done that. Tony Stewart finished sixth at Indy, finished third in Charlotte. I think he becomes the second guy. A couple more things here. Last time that it was going to be into the 60s was in 2014, and we had a surprise winner in Tony Kanaan. I'm looking at some dark horses, Alex.
2013.
2013. My apologies. Thank you. See, I'm like this stat guy, and the thing is, your eyes were like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm literally gonna murder you when we go to bed tonight. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Dalton. In 2013, TK won, and it was I think I read a stat where it was 65 degrees. Could we have a surprise winner? Maybe the hometown kid in which this city and the state would erupt in Connor Daly, or is it going to be more of the favorites, like the Scott Dixon or the Pato or the Pillow?
Well, that's the best thing is you don't know. I mean, let me ask you this. Is Robert Schwartzman a favorite after what happened in qualifying? Is Takuma Sato a favorite after how the state of the rest of the Rahal organization has been all
Can
month?
he be both? Dalton, can he be a favorite and a sleeper?
No, I don't think so. I think he could be a favorite.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so you see, that's the thing is,
And we just turned dark here.
the pylon just went off on
we're
us.
back.
That's the thing though, is this race is the story. It's not just the drivers, it's not the cars, it's not the weather, it's not the strategy, it's not the penalties. It is the nature of the Indianapolis 500 itself that is the story. And this is as close as IndyCar gets to Talladega or Daytona for NASCAR, where it's a super speedway and everybody has a chance to win. To put that in terms that resonate with you guys.
Do not run me. That is him, not me.
So everybody is a favorite and nobody is at the exact same time.
One guy to watch for, and he's led at every single Indy 500 that he's participated in, Santino Ferrucci. I'm literally looking at that 14 car. He's had a dreadful month of May, Dalton, and I think he's finally found something. He's a guy to watch for and could be a very, very good pick at the end of maybe with like 20 or so laps to go.
I think Alex said it best, is that you really can't count anyone out. I know I said, yeah, I don't think you can be both a favorite and not a favorite at the same time, but I don't know. Maybe this race is a little bit different. Like, maybe you actually can. And the way he put it, me and my feeble NASCAR brain into those NASCAR terms, is that Daytona, it's like Daytona and Talladega. Like, if you're in this race, there is a chance. I mean, if you're starting up front, there's a better chance than the other one, than everyone else. But if you're starting in the back, it's not the end of the world. You've got 500 miles to make it work. And with the nature of this race, the way it has been in the past few years, I think it is possible. Even if you're Santino Ferrucci, who's had a dreadful month of May, even if you're somebody like Joseph Newgarden, who starts in the very back as well, it's possible. It's all possible.
A couple more things here before we let you go. We talked about this on Bringing the Heat. Coming up out of turn 4, leading to the green flag, Robert Schwartzman. He's never been on an oval, never been on the pole before. And then you have an experienced guy in Takuma Sato. What is this first lap, first turn going to be like?
I think Sato leads out of turn 2 on lap 1 for sure. But, you know, I mean, we've seen before actually involving Sato. I think it was 2015. They didn't make it through turn 1. Last year, they didn't make it through the short chute to turn 2 without a caution. Exactly, and Tom Blomqvist.
See,
So,
I got that stat right.
so yeah, I mean, first things first, everybody has to keep it together. And, you know, guys, I mentioned to you on the way in, and once we got to the media center earlier this month and this weekend, you look at these stands, and you turn around and you look at the pagoda and the screens and the pylon, and comparatively, this racing surface looks very narrow. Even standing on it right now, I mean, the fact that they come on that corner 3 wide, standing on this track as we are in this moment, is very impressive to me. So everybody's got to keep it together, and this might be a track position race. We don't know.
Well, folks, last but not least, Dalton, what are you going to be keeping your eye on here before we? Okay, I think we're good. We had golf carts that are going to be right behind us.
My eye on the golf carts that are coming past us. In fact, the track is so narrow that we should probably get out of it before we get run over.
Exactly. Final thoughts here. When it's all said and done, who is your pick, and then what are you going to be keeping an eye on?
You know, I've got a lot. I got quite a few guys I can keep my eye on, but number one, first and foremost, and I said it yesterday on Bringing the Heat with Bryan, Nolen, our special Indianapolis 500 episode. You can check out Frontstretch.com. All right.
Apple Podcasts, Google, Spotify, and more, wherever you get your podcasts.
Here's our plug, but I said it yesterday. Look, we haven't even mentioned him yet so far, I don't think. Alex Palou. What a magical year it has been for him. I think we are witnessing. We just talk about Kyle Larson. Everyone considers him. Some people consider him like one of the greatest in the world. I think we are witnessing greatness out of Alex Palou. That young man has done a fantastic job this year, and I know he's never won an oval, but my gosh, he's gotten close to winning this race quite a few times. Finished second here before in 2021. He's gotten really close. He can win this race today. Starts 6th. He's got the speed. I'm looking at him.
Alex, are you changing your pick from what you told us on Bringing the Heat, or are you going to stick with it?
No, I'm not. Takuma Sato is going to become a 3-time Indianapolis 500 winner this weekend. However, to your point, Palou, 2021, second. 2023 had the race under control until he had some misfortune in the pits. I really hope that was 23. I believe it was. Alex Palou will come home in the top 5 like he has so many times.
There are 2 drivers that if they win, this place may burn to the ground, and I think one of them will win. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be Connor Daly. Monterrey, Mexico's Pato Award. This place is going to go bananas. He is so beloved. He is what NASCAR fans want Chase Elliott to be, because he's charismatic, he's funny, and he's really, really he's a good, fun, overall cool guy that resonates with people. And Dalton, as the IndyCar guy, am I wrong or am I wrong? Or am I right or am I right?
So neither one of us is the IndyCar guy, but Kyle Larson. If anybody thinks that he's wrong, Kyle Larson himself even said that we need more people like Pato O'Ward and NASCAR. And honestly, I couldn't agree more.
The guy milked a cow.
He milked a cow, and he made he made a funny joke about it too.
Alex, if we say it, then Alex is gonna kill us, so we're not gonna say it. But for all of our content, FS Open Wheel on our YouTube channel, FS Open Wheel on our Twitter and our X, the Everything app, at Pit Lane CPT. Alex, what is your LinkedIn? Apparently, because you don't want me to promote your Twitter and X.
My ex is Alex Gintz 1, but you can find me on LinkedIn under the name Alex Gintz.
At the Bryan Nolen. It's going to be fun. Big thanks to everybody at IndyCar for accommodating us. It is once in a lifetime you can experience your first ever Indy 500. And for me and Dalton, it is going to be an absolute magical day. It's going to be a magical day for everybody, but a little bit extra when you experience your first ever Indy 500. For Dalton Hopkins, Alex Gintz, I am Bryan Timothy Dale Nolen, signing off here from the Frontstretch here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Hi, I'm Christopher DeHardy with Frontstretch.com. If you enjoyed what you just saw, hit the like button and subscribe for some more great racing content.